Hey guys, welcome back to Bad Tabletop Gaming. If it's your first time tuning in, my name's Bill. I'm joined with two special guests for our next 40k battle report. I've got Matt and Scott. Matt and Scott, they're both local guys. Matt is part of the Favorite of Chaos admin team and I guess the main one of the main men for it, right?
Yeah, Favorite of Chaos podcast. Hit us up on iTunes. You can find us on Podbean, whatever podcast platform you happen to prefer. We're there.
Nice. And Scott, you're with Sega. It's the St. Albert Gaming Alliance. I know you guys run games down there every Thursday.
So. Yeah, every Thursday night we get liquored right up.
Yeah, there's bar, pub food, everything. So, again, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully this game's going to be really good. We're playing a chapter-approved mission. It's called Beachhead. Both armies are 2,000 points. They've got their setup done, and they've rolled off to see who goes first. Scott is going first with the C's, so it should be pretty interesting. The mission itself, there's 3 objectives, 1 in each player's deployment zone, 1 central. They're worth 1, 2, and 3 respectively, 1 being in your zone, 3 in your opponent's. And at the start of turn 2, you start scoring points at the beginning of your turn, which makes it a little bit different. We also have Slay the Warlord, First Strike. So if you kill an opponent's enemy unit, you get +1, and then Line Breaker. I just wanted to also throw a thanks for Common Fever. We're here playing, rocking out on the table and with the terrain, so it should be a little bit nicer. They're higher tables, so our lower backs won't get hurt. And other than that, we're going to roll into a quick detachment breakdown for each army, and then we'll start rocking into the game.
So starting off, we got a Black Legion battalion. We got 2 sorcerers with jump packs and 30 cultists. Need them command points. Then we jump into a Deathguard spearhead. So we got a Chaos Lord and Terminator armor, who is the Warlord, with Arch Contaminator and Fugaris' helm. We have 2 Foul Blight spawns, 2 Plague Burst crawlers with the Spitters, and we got 2 Leviathan Dreadnoughts with Butcher Cannon Snippy Claw, which is the correct way to run them. And then we have the man himself, a Deathguard Super Heavy Auxiliary Detachment with Mortarion. And he's hungry.
And gassy.
9 command points total.
So I have a Mars battalion with Call and an Engineer. I also have 2 squads of Cataphrons, 1 3-man squad of Breachers and a 6-man squad of Destroyers. I am running the Breachers with Torsion Cannons instead of the heavy arc cannons. And the Destroyers are armed with literally every gun that they come available with. I got 2 squads of Plasma Skitari, Vanguard. And then I also have a Styges battalion with a Dominus and an Engineer. I got 2 squads of the Heavy Arquebus Snipers and another little 5-man Skitari Ranger squad. And then I got 2 Onager Dooncrawlers, both with neutron lasers and extra stubbers. And finally, I have a Supreme HQ detachment with 3 Imperial David Prince, Custode Captains on bikes, with Hurricane Bolters and 1 salvo launcher. And then I do have a Requisitioned Assassin of Indicare. And I got 14 command points.
Okay. Good luck.
Good luck.
So yeah, spending 2 command points for prepared positions, because this is going to be a lot of bullets.
Probably not very good ones, but yeah, lots of them for sure.
Lots of them.
My roll is going to be for everybody, because I get 2 because of Mars. So that's a 3. God damn it, Dan. I'm going to use Call's ±1 to shift that up to a 4 for Shroud Psalms. So everybody counts as being in cover.
Cool.
Well, all the Mechanicus. And then I'm going to roll for just Mars. That's a 2. You know what? We're going to shift that up to a 3 to get reroll once to hit in combat.
Ooh.
Alright. So these guys here advanced up from behind here. They're just kind of looping around, hopefully going to be able to sneak in on an objective later in the game. I've pushed the Vanguard forward because they're protected by this line of sight blocking here. He can, of course, come after them with some of his choppier combat units, but with most troops, you're happy if they distract something like that. I've moved the Custode Captains into defensive positions to hopefully be able to countercharge or at least try to dissuade some activity at the front. The Cataphrons have both moved up just to the edge of their weapons ranges to put down some shots down range on some of these vehicles. The snipers have just stayed hung out in the building, and the dune crawlers have moved out from behind the building so that they have line of sight on a few targets. And my characters have moved up to just remain in their support positions with their bubbles. Okay. So these Cataphrons with the torsion cannons are going to fire at the Plague Burst Crawler downrange right there. They get one hit, but they are in range of Call's reroll. That's 3 hits. Their strength 8, your toughness 8.
8. Yep.
So we're looking for 4s. No 4s. So this big squad of Cataphron here, all of the plasma guys and 2 of the grab guys are going to go with the Leviathan. And this one grab guy who doesn't have line of sight to the Leviathan is going to shoot over here at this Plague Burst Crawler.
Okay.
I'm going to roll him first just to get him out of the way. Heavy grab cannons are 5 shots, strength 5, AP 3. Since your save is a 3+ or better, they will do D3 damage if they get that far.
Cool.
They hit on a 4, but they are obviously within range of Call, so they can reroll the misses. 4 hits, and now I will need 5s to wound. They do get 1 6, so 1 save at -3.
So this will be a demon save on my 5 with Bimble. Made it.
And he's good. Alright, so I'm going to move on to the main shots down there. We'll roll the grabs first. We do hit pretty well, but get rerolls on those guys. We'll pull those out.
Or out.
And then we'll see some 5s. Maybe some 5s was optimistic. But there's one.
And this is into Leviathan?
It is in the Leviathan.
And so it's -3. Goes to -2 because of prepared positions. So I get my 4-up armor save.
And he's good. I'm now going to roll for the plasmas. They are D6 shots each.
Seems good.
They are good. I hope. So there's 10 altogether. 3, 7. Oops. Right off the table. Okay, same thing. Needing a 4+ to hit. I am overcharging. Sorry, I didn't declare that beforehand, but I definitely would.
Yeah.
Because I do have full rerolls.
Figured.
Sorry. Getting ahead of myself, that's all. Thankfully, I don't burn myself out there.
Yay.
This time. And now, these are strength 8, so they will need 4s.
Yep.
And we have 3, and they're also AP3.
So, again, 4-up armor.
Indeed.
I take 1.
So it does do 2 damage.
2 damage.
There you
Alright.
go.
So Leviathan is down
To 12.
We've scratched the paint on the Leviathan. He's going to have to go to the body shop. Say that again. Okay. So I'm going to fire these 2 arquebuses at the Blight Spawn, cowering cowardly behind the Plague Mortar there. So we get 2 shots, 1 for each. They are looking to hit on 3s. And then they are strength 7, he's T5.
5.
So they'll be looking for 3s to wound. They both wound. So these are AP2.
AP2.
Yep.
So we got 5-up armor saves. Make one
One.
fail one.
So they're D3 damage,
Cool.
3 damage.
And we got disgustingly resilient. I take 2.
Alright.
So he is down to 2 wounds.
Alright. Neutron laser. at
Wow.
yeah. Surprising. At the Leviathan here. The
Okay.
slightly wounded Leviathan. He'll also put his stubbers into him because he doesn't have a whole lot of other options.
That's fair.
And, take every shot, right? So the stubbers all roll first because they're probably not going to do anything. They do hit on a 3 with a reroll. And they wound on a 6. Those are some good stubbers. 2, and of course there's no AP to that.
So 2-up armor.
Indeed.
We're good.
D3 shots for the neutron laser. Only 1. I guess I can use that die. Hits on a 3 with a reroll. Hey, there we go.
There we go.
It is strength 10, so wound on a 3.
Yep.
Nope, not that one. Alrighty. So we'll do the exact same thing over again because, again, I don't think he can see any cultists with the stubbers, which is what I really like. So the stubbers first.
Yeah.
Looking for 3s. Yay. And looking for 6s. No 6s. All right.
Plink, plink.
So now we're gonna move on to the neutron laser. Only one shot again. You know what? I am gonna burn a command point because I need to do some damage here. So I get 2 shots. Looking for 3s. We do have 2 hits.
Nice.
And looking for 3s again. We have 1 wound. It's AP3.
So again, with prepared positions,
Oh,
this is
it
just
might
a
be
4-up
AP4.
armor.
Hold on, sorry. I think it might be AP4. Neutron. Yeah, it's AP4.
Okay.
Sorry.
So 5-up invul.
Okay. So it is D6 damage, but it can't get score weaker than a 3.
Yeah.
So.
Oh,
would you
I
like to reroll?
think I'm gonna spend a command point to try and reroll that.
Ah,
We
he's
make
good.
it.
Alrighty. Alrighty. So we're going to follow it up with 2 more of the arquebuses. Again, going at that blight spawn, trying to finish them off. Going to take 2 shots, hitting on 3s. They do hit. And then wounding on 3s as well. Again, 2 wounds at AP2.
Alright, so 5-up armor saves. Make 1, fail 1.
And only 1 damage.
Disgustingly resilient. He is not. So he's down to 1 wound.
Down to 1. Fortunately, I don't think there's much I can do about it. So for lack of a better target, I'm going to have the Vindicator fire at the slightly wounded Leviathan. He will be blowing a command point to fire the Turbo Penetrator round, which needs to roll to hit like normal, but then if it does hit, we'll deal D3 mortal wounds to the Leviathan. Roll the hit.
Nice.
So now it'll do D3 mortal wounds. 2.
And because Leviathans don't have disgustingly resilient, I will just take it.
Go.
So I started up by moving some Plague Burst Crawlers forward, just shoving them up 9 inches. We got the Chaos Lord moving forward to give everyone rerolls. Cultists move forward more behind this box, but still on the objective. We got the Foul Blight Spawn just kind of trying to get out of line of sight. Both Leviathans moved up, get better firing positions. Mr. Mortarion moved his full 12 inches to get around this building, hopefully get off a charge, because, surprise, surprise, this sorcerer that moved up beside him has warp time. So we've got both sorcerers hidden behind this ruin here, in range to buff up Mortarion. We got a flamer guy there, and we got cultists moving forward towards that middle objective. And last squad of cultists here just cowering behind a stack of boxes, hoping not to die.
As the cultists do. Good to go.
Alright. So we got first sorcerer. He's going to cast Diabolical Strength on Mortarion. That goes off with a 7. Yeah, I guess there's no denies, so...
The custodes can deny within 12 if I blow a command point. But
Okay.
I don't think you're within 12 with anybody.
Alright.
And I definitely wouldn't try to stop that anyway. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're safe this turn.
That being said, I'm going to cast Mortarion next before I warp time him.
There you go.
So Mortarion is going to cast Miasma of Pestilence on himself. We're looking for a 6. That goes off with a 6. So he is now -1 to hit.
No.
He's also going to cast Blades of Putrefaction on himself to give him +1 to wound. And any rolls of 7+ are mortal wounds in addition to damage.
Ooh.
That's not great.
That's a word which could be misconstrued as bad. Can you get a shot of us with a thesaurus open? That'd be great.
I think I'll leave that because I need to save my reroll for warp time. So, yeah, other sorcerer. It's going to cast
witch.
warp time.
Yeah.
That goes off with an 8.
Goes off.
So Mortarion gets to move.
Gets to flap.
So yeah, he's pretty much just going to get right in there.
Right in there.
Do you want to mark where that 12-inch mark
I
is?
would love to.
We're starting the shooting phase by spending 3 command points for Nurgle's Rot.
Oh, damn.
So I pick a Deathguard character, and every enemy unit
within 7 inches of him on a 4+, suffers D3 mortal wounds. So, from Mortarion, we got this squad of Vanguard. Yes, they suffer 1.
I accept this result.
This shield captain. Yes. 1.
I
This
accept
is-
that result as well.
I'm gonna roll that dice or what?
No, you keep that one.
The Cataphron. Yes. 3.
Yeah, we'll take this guy.
This shield captain. No. This unit of Cataphrons. Yes. 3.
Probably this guy.
And we got this unit of Vanguard. Yes. 2. Alright, so starting out, we got Mortarion. He's going to chuck some Phosphex at these Vanguards here. So it's 2d6 shots. I get 8. So hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s, because Mortarion. They all hit.
They hit.
Strength 5, but you're also -1
Toughness
toughness.
2.
So wounding on 2s. So that is 6 wounds at -1.
I thought I was gonna leave.
Yeah.
So they will be on their regular save because of the cover.
Yep.
So 4+. Oh. Bad all over the place. I mean, it was not great all over the place. So 2 saves, 4 fails.
Yeah.
Where do we want to go here?
Plague Burst Crawler. We're also going to spend 1 command point on Blasphemous Machines, so he can shoot as though he had not moved.
There we go.
We're going to put a mortar up into that front unit of Arquebus sniper dudes,
Okay.
as well as the Heavy Slugger.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure I'm not in range of anything with the Flamers, so we're just not going to worry about those for now.
Okay.
So mortar, 5 shots, seems good. So hitting on 4s.
They are Stygies.
Oh, so hitting on 5s.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Didn't matter on this roll, no.
Yeah. So we got 3 hits. We're looking for 2s to wound. We're strength 8.
Then you got 2s.
And I don't think I actually am in range for Arch Contaminator.
No, there you
So
go.
we get a reroll here.
All right.
Yeah, so we got...
It's pretty wounded anyway, didn't it?
Oh, yeah. There's a 2.
I was like, I mean, that's fine.
Yeah,
But
I'm used to shooting this at, like, higher toughness targets,
it's fair.
but I gotta kill some stuff.
Okay.
So,
and
yeah.
those are AP
AP -2.
2. So these will be a 5 up because they do have cover.
Yeah.
And 2 go.
So, Heavy Slugger, we got 4 shots, hitting on 5s because Stygies. We got 1 hit. Strength 5, does not wound. We're actually going to put these into the Cataphrons.
Okay.
Because Stygies -1 to hit, and he moved.
Fair enough.
So, Mortar. 4 shots. And hitting on 5s. Not a single hit.
Not like that time.
Good job, Tank. So, Heavy Slugger, 4 shots. Rerolling the 1, because Chaos Lord, not a single hit.
You know, you can't say he's not consistent.
Yeah. First off, we're going to start out with a Leviathan shooting his Butcher Cannon into the unit of Vanguard out front there. We just got to clear up some of these screens to give Mortarion a better charge. So we got 8 shots, hitting on 2s. Oh, we got 2 misses. I think I'm just outside for rerolls.
That's tough.
So, strength 8 against toughness 2. We're looking for 2s.
I think we can give you a 1.5 even at that point. I'm
So we
pretty
get
sure.
6 wounds at -1.
Okay. So these will be 4 up, just canceled for the cover.
Yep.
Gotta stop rolling. Sorry. That'll clear the rest of them up.
Cool. Alright. So then, our second Leviathan is going to dump his shooting into the front unit of Arquebus dudes.
Sounds good.
So, 8 shots, hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s.
Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on...
Didn't matter.
I mean, just for order of operations,
Yes.
it's hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s, then
That's true.
-1.
That's true. That's true. That is true.
So we got 7 hits. Again, looking for 2s to wound. Again, 6 saves. That's -1.
He's consistent in a much less fun way. 2.
So 2 damage each.
Oh, 2 damage each. Well, I still got one guy that I can plink off, and yeah, so. Right.
And Mortarion is going to make a charge.
Indeed.
And I feel like he's going to charge all the things.
All the things.
He's gonna get these guys back here, gonna get some of that.
So-
Get those guys in here.
I'm going to declare a charge on both units of Cataphren and that middle shield captain there.
Alright. We're gonna need some dice. I mean, probably not. We're gonna start from here, and we'll just go that way. Start with these grab cannons. Looking for Overwatch. Alright. So they'll need 6s. There's your poop. And sorry. Looking for 5s. No. Then we have 3. Right? Yeah. 3 Cognis Flamers. Cool. Cognis Flamers are normal Flamers, but they roll 2d6, take the highest. Cool. When overwatching. So, first one, 5 shots. Second one, 4 shots. And third one, 2 shots. So, 11 altogether. And they will need, he's T8, right? No, T7.
T7.
So I guess they need 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that one? Nope. No. So just 4. And of course, no AP.
So 3 up armor. We fail 1, just 1 damage.
Yep.
Disgusting resilient. He
Ha.
takes 1. He's down to 17.
I did what I came to do. I'm packing up, guys. Okay. We get 4 shots from the Phosphor Blasters. These are Strength 5, AP 1. They do not hit. And then we get 3D... Oh, no. Only 2d6 for the Plasmas. 9. 6. 5, 9. They are obviously not going to overwatch or overcharge. Not that it mattered. Oh, there's one. It does wound.
Alright.
AP 3.
So 4 up invul. Fails it.
Just 1 damage. So.
Oh.
Because I didn't
Disgusting resilient. Made it.
Yeah, he is kind of gross. The custom captain will throw his Hurricane Bolter in there. He gets a pair of hits. Needing 5s. Nothing. They do add up to a 5.
Yeah.
That counts, right? And then just the 2 torsion cannons.
Cool.
Nope. No dice.
Alright.
And I think that's everybody.
So rolling for charge distance.
Snake
No.
eyes. That's tough. You guys don't see the snake eyes there? No? That's too bad.
Alright. So I think we're just gonna...
We can actually back that up a bit.
We're just gonna go right there.
Okay.
So, start of the fight phase, we're starting out with Mortarion's Aura. So, on this unit of Cataphrons here, no. On this unit, or this shield captain, a 4+, no. The second unit of Cataphrons, no. See, this is how it usually goes. On this Vindicare here, yes.
Get him.
He takes 3 mortal wounds.
We can put this behind there.
So then we have the second shield captain just over here by this building. Yes. He takes 3. And on call. Yes. He takes 1. Alright, then on to attacks. I need more dice. Alright, so Mortarion's attacks. He starts out with a base of 6 at his bracket. We get +1 for Hateful Assault, and we get +1 because we cast Diabolical Strength on him. We're going to be using the Reaping Scythe, which bumps up to Strength 10 because of Diabolical Strength. So he's rolling 3 dice for each attack. So basically what we got going on here is we got 2 attacks, which is 6 dice, into the unit of 2 Cataphron. We got 3 attacks, which is 3 dice, or 9 dice, into the Shield Captain, and another 3 attacks into the big unit of Cataphrons as well. But because of Death to the False Emperor, which he is Imperial, every 6 I roll is an additional 3 attacks. So we're gonna get some dice rolling here. So starting out against the unit of 2 Cataphron, hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. Oh Jesus!
There's a few in there. There's a couple of hits.
An additional 4.
There's a few.
So it's another 12 attacks. And rerolling the 1s.
Yeah.
Oh, they all hit.
Probably doesn't have enough.
So we're
We can just move that.
yeah. Strength 10, your toughness 5. So 2s rerolling 1s because plague weapon.
This one. Come on.
That didn't
All
work.
right. Well,
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 saves at -2.
alrighty. So these will be on a 5 up. They're normally a 3. The breachers, anyhow. Schmo, there's 1 dead, and there's a 2nd dead. And I think the rest all flow back onto Mortarion, right?
I don't know.
Is that how that works? Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Alright. So, we're going to do 3 attacks into the shield captain, hitting on 2s, rolling 1s. I'll hit, and we get 1/6, so that is 3 additional attacks. They all hit. And shield captains are base toughness 6,
Yes.
which goes down to toughness 5 because of
Because of his
Mortarion's aura.
aura.
So 2s rerolling 1s.
Yep.
And they all wound. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 at -2.
So he'll be on his 4 plus invulnerable.
Yes.
And we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Is he unwounded? Yeah, he's the one who hasn't taken any wounds yet. So
Cool.
we will just mark that.
And then we got 3 attacks going into the big unit of Cataphrons. Again, hitting on 2s, rolling 1s. So we got 3 explosions. So 1, 2, 3. And rerolling the 1. They all hit.
This would be 2s again.
Yeah, 2s rolling 1s. Yeah, all wound. I believe that's 18
All right.
Ooh.
at -2.
So these ones will be on a 6 plus for the, we'll call it their bionic save. And there's plenty enough there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess there's not plenty enough. There's exactly enough.
Seems good.
I should re-roll one. No, I'm not going to re-roll one. Oh. We'll just pull those out. Alrighty.
So yeah, Mortarion doing what Mortarion do.
Yeah, no
How
doubt.
does the Mortarion do? You don't have any other combats.
No.
So I guess I just attack back.
Yep.
So he has 5 attacks, but he'll have an additional one for his Misericord, which I'll roll after because it's obviously quite a bit weaker.
And also keep in mind, I am -1 to hit.
Okay. So that'll be a 3 plus. Well, it'll be a 2 plus. You know how it works.
Yeah.
I can reroll 1s because I am a captain.
Yeah.
Those don't work. And this will be the Misericord. Reroll the 1. Nope. Okay. And then
want to.
Yeah, you just don't want to. And then this would be strength 6. And I can reroll. No, I can't reroll because I didn't charge.
Cool.
Okay. And your T7, so
T7.
T5s. Nothing there.
All right.
And that'll be all my attacks. So
Cool. So yeah,
and that's
end of turn. We just need a morale
I'll
check.
check for these guys.
And they are at -2 because they took casualties from a butcher cannon.
Oh. Well, they're already -4, so that'd be -6, and they only start from a 7. I'm not going to spend command points on that, I don't think. Oh, actually, they'll have +1 because of their being within range of the data tether.
Cool.
Or advanced data tether, so... Oh, wait, 1 or a 2? Hey!
Nice.
That's not bad.
No, it's one of the good ones.
Alright. My first canticle, which kind of sucks. I am going to probably use Call to bump that down. No, I'll bump it up. I'll bump it up to a 3 to make that Chant of the Remorseless Fist, so reroll 1s in combat again. You know, in case I ever hit back against something. Hint, hint. And then for just the Mars units, I got rolled a 4. I don't know if I really want the Shroud Fall right now, but I think that's what I'm going to take. So I'll leave that as a 4. It keeps the Mars units in cover, even if they're not in cover. And those are my canticles. I also, for a little housekeeping at the start of the turn, need to roll to repair Call. He heals D3 wounds. He gets 1 back, because that's all he's missing. And I think that's it for the housekeeping stuff. Okay. Alright, so I've moved my small squad of Skitari up a little bit, slowly closing in on that central objective. They're hanging out with the Custode Bike who fell back, who should provide them a little bit of an assault shield. I've moved my larger squad of Vanguard over to hopefully soften up Mortarion a little bit, while moving the other Custode captains over to the side, line up ready for charges. Stayed pretty stationary over here in the fire base. I have moved a few of the secondary characters a little closer to the objectives just to try to give it some extra support. And that's about it for movement. With the Skitari Vanguard firing at Mortarion, I am going to drop a couple command points. I'm going to drop 1 to give them bonus to hit, the Protectora Doctrine. They do have a data tether, so they get +2 to hit, so they'll hopefully override the -1 from him. And then I'll also spend 2 more for Wrath of Mars. So any 6s they roll to wound will cause a mortal wound in addition to any other damage that ends up coming from it. So, and then they'll fire it there. There are 3 plasma and 6 other radium carbines. The plasma will overcharge. So we'll do those first. They appear to have hit.
Seems good.
And then strength 8, so 3s to wound. So we've got... get those out of there. So just 3.
You're not wounding on 2s.
I'm not wounding on 2s. I'm just 1.
So 4 up invulnerable save. Failed it.
Okay, so 2 damage.
2 damage. Disgustingly resilient. I take 1.
Takes 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 more. Okay. And these are the radium carbines. Sorry, thank you. They will also hit on 2s. They hit.
Cool.
They will wound on 6s. Because they are strength 3. And you are toughness manly. That wasn't that good either. Alright, just 2. So that is 2 mortal wounds, and then 2 regular armor saves.
Okay. So 2 3+ armor saves. I fail both of them.
Wow.
And these are 2 damage each.
These will be 2 damage each because of the the weapon special rule. That's why.
So we got 6 disgustingly resilient saves.
Yes.
I passed 3 of them. I take 3.
All right.
We are down to 13.
Oh, sure. So we're going to do the Hurricane Bolter from the Custode Captain onto Mortarion. He was -1 to hit. So this will be hitting on 3s with a reroll on 1s. Nothing there. And then wounding on 5s. So we got 2.
So 2 3 up armor saves. Make 1 fail 1. Disgustingly resilient. Take 1 down to 12.
And then we'll move over to the Custode Captain with the salvo launcher. I actually think I'm going to use the very rarely used anti-air missiles they have. Because Mortarion does fly.
He does.
So these are flak bursts, so heavy D3 for shots. Just 1. And then they are strength 7, AP 1, D3 damage. It does hit.
Nice.
Needing a 4. Doesn't wound. Alright. When fire calls Solar Atomizer at Mortarion, it also fires D3 shots. So it'll fire 3 times. He will hit on a 3, but he of course can't reroll. So those are 3 hits.
Nice.
So this is strength 10, AP4, and D3 damage. So 2.
4 up invulnerable saves. Make one, fail one. So D3.
And D3 damage, just 1.
So disgusting resilient. I take it. Down to 11.
Get a wound through. Alrighty. I think we're gonna use the Dominus hiding under the tables here is Volkite Blaster on Mortarion. That'll be 3 shots. He will hit on 4s because of the -1 and also because I moved. It is a heavy weapon. It's 3 shots, strength 6, AP 0, just 1 damage. But if it does roll a 6 to wound, then it will deal a mortal wound as well.
Cool.
Needing a 5. Rolling a 1. Alrighty. So I'm going to fire with the squad of Skitari Rangers on the top of the building here over at Mortarion as well. They will be firing 3 of their standard carbines and the 2 arquebuses. Sorry. Pretty sure we're in rapid fire range. So we will do 6 shots from the regular weapons. These will hit on 3s. But they do reroll, or I suppose they would have hit on 4s, but
Yeah.
they do reroll 1s for the Dominus hiding underneath.
Nice.
And then they need 5s. Nothing. And then we got the 2 arquebuses.
Yeah.
1 hit, needing a 4 to wound. Does roll a 6, so it'll be a mortal wound.
Nice.
And -2 for the save.
-2, so 4 up invulnerable. Made it.
He's good.
And a mortal wound in addition.
Yep.
Disgusting resilient. I take it. Down to 10.
We're almost halfway there. The other arquebus will also shoot at him. He misses. Alright. Manager Doom Crawlers onto Mortarion here. It's just going to fire everything.
Cool.
We'll start with the stubbers. We get re-rolls. Pull those out. And then needing 5s. Nothing there. And then we'll go to the neutron laser. Fires D3 times, so it'll shoot twice. Needing 4s, but with a reroll. Got 1 hit.
Oh, yeah.
And needing a 3. Sorry, that hit bounced back there. It's just nothing. Alright, cool. So we're going to keep going with the other one then. We'll lead with the neutron laser. 2 shots. They do both hit.
Nice.
And 1 wound. I'm going to re-roll this.
Yep.
With a command point. And it's not going to happen. Alright.
Alright, so 4 plus invulnerable.
Yeah.
Fails it.
Alright. So it's D6 with a minimum of 3. Minimum of 3.
3. Disgusting resilient.
Yep.
I'm good.
It's kind of been going like that all game. Not that. Like,
Yeah.
but I'm looking at my rolls. I'm like, come on, dice. Like, help me out a little bit.
Yeah.
I do have the stubbers to do though. You never know. Stubbers might bring it back. Right? No? Okay.
Maybe.
They do get a reroll. Alright. And then needing 5s. 1. No AP.
So 3 up armor. It's good.
Alright. Vindigar is going to fire a turbo penetrator around Mortarion to try to plink off D3 mortal wounds. He does have to roll to hit though. He does hit on a 2 no matter what though, because he did not move.
Cool. There we go.
Good thing. Because otherwise. So that'll be D3 mortal wounds.
Cool.
Which is just 1.
So, disgustingly resilient. He takes it. Down to 9.
To the small squad of Skitari firing at Mortarion. They do have 3 of the radium carbines. And we'll lead with those. Hitting on a 4.
There you go.
There's some hits. They do need 6s to wound. And there's 1. And it's no AP.
Okay, so 3 up armor.
Yep.
Good.
And then 2 arc rifles, which are strength 5. They do not hit. Doesn't matter. And then, so finally, we'll finish off with the last Custode Captain, who will try to plink off this wound with his Hurricane Bolter. 6 shots. That doesn't hit. These can reroll. And then, needing 5s. There are 2, with no AP.
3 up armor. Fail 1. Disgusting resilient.
Yay!
I take it.
Alright,
So that will bracket him.
and I believe that's literally the end of my shooting phase. The healthiest Custode Captain, charging Mortarion.
Cool. So we're going to Overwatch with the Phosphex grenades. So 2d6. We get 6 shots. Hitting on 6s, rerolling 1s.
It's not bad,
2 hits.
indeed.
Strength 5.
And I'm toughness 5 because of Mortarion's aura.
So force. So we get 1 at -1.
So that'll be a 3+ save. And he does take 1 wound.
1 wound. Okay.
And then we roll for the charge, which is me. Pull that out. We're then going to have him joined by the other Custode Captain, standing nearby. And I'm also going to throw this squad of Sutari in there.
Cool.
And they will also make it. And I don't think any other combats are going to be launched this round. I got 9. I got lots.
Alright, so we're going to start with the Host of Plagues. I am bracketed, so this will be on 5 pluses instead of 4 pluses. So we're going to start with this Shield Captain here. No. The second Shield Captain. No. The unit of Vanguard. No. I'm going to get a different dice.
Yeah.
So on call, yes, he will take 3 mortal wounds. On the Doomcrawler, no. And the Vindicare, yes, he will take 1.
Alrighty. And so with his strategically saved up 2 command points, which guy do I want to attack with before he attacks me? I guess it doesn't matter. They're both Custode Captains are the same. Actually, we're going to do this guy, because that guy's got the relic. So, okay. Night Elf Mohawk Custode here is going to attack Mortarion in combat. And then I'll do the Misericord after. So these are just his regular attacks.
Cool.
You can reroll 1s, but of course the 2s don't hit because of your miasma.
Yes, sir.
Miasma. You are been dropped to toughness 6 because of the Vanguard, and
Okay.
I do have rerolls to wound because I did charge this phase.
Cool.
So strength 6 on toughness 6.
Cool.
Needing 4s with a reroll. So 3, and those are AP3.
AP3, so 4 up invulnerable save. I make 1. How much damage?
D3s.
Cool.
So 6.
Seems good. Disgustingly resilient.
Seems good.
I take 3. So we are down to 5.
And then we just have the Misericord, which is going to be only strength 5 and can't reroll the wound. So it does hit,
Okay.
and it needs a 5.
It does not.
It does not get a 5. Ugh, there we go. And that's it for his attacks.
Yeah. So I think right now I'm gonna burn the 2 CP
Okay.
to interrupt,
Makes
and that's my last command points. That is all I have. So
a bad boy.
I'm gonna be a bad boy. So Mortarion is interrupting. Just spent the 2 command points, and he is bracketed, so he lost an attack. But because I was charged, Hateful Assault did trigger. So we're gonna put 2 of his attacks into the Vanguard, 2 attacks into the Shield Captain without the relic, and 3 attacks into the Shield Captain who has the 3+ invulnerable relic. So we're gonna start out against the Shield Captain with the relic here. So 9 attacks, hitting on 2s, rolling 1s. So we got 2 6s, so that's an additional 6 dice. They all hit.
And they're all there.
And we are still strength 10 from diabolical strength, and you are also -1 toughness. So again, 2s, rerolling 1s.
There they are.
Yeah. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15
Alrighty.
at your 3+ invulnerable save.
On a 3+. We got a couple in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that was on the one with the relic?
Yeah.
So I probably would spend a command point to reroll one of these guys.
Yep.
And he is saved.
Nice.
So he will just go down to 1 wound remaining.
Cool. So, next, we're going to put 2 attacks into the other shield captain. So hitting on 2s, rolling 1s. So, 2 6s, so we get another 6. Rerolling the 1s. All hit. And we're looking for 2s, rolling 1s for wounding. So yeah, that's 12.
12 altogether. So this guy will be on the 4+.
Mm-hmm.
And I see plenty. I see plenty.
Yeah, so 2.
So he will croak.
5.
I'll probably spend 2 command points, though, to have him do even in death.
Cool.
Which won't trigger just yet, but...
Yeah. So, Mortarian's last attacks into the Vanguard. Hitting on 2s, rerolling the 1s. So, we got 1 death to the False Emperor. So, they all hit. And looking for 2s, rerolling 1s again. Yeah, all wound. So, 3, 6, 9.
And these will just be 6+.
Yeah, -2.
Just 1. So there are 8. There are 9 guys in there, so there will be 1 left
Alright.
for the time being.
And I forgot to do this last turn. We got the little nerdlings on Mortarian.
Oh, right, yes.
Claws and teeth.
Nibbles. The nibblers.
Yeah. So I get this is D6 attacks. So 4. Hitting on 2s, rolling 1s.
Who are these on, by the way?
Oh, the Vanguard.
The Vanguard.
I just want to kill the guy.
Yeah, yeah.
And strength 2. So 4s, rerolling 1s. So 1. No AP.
4+. Nope.
Got him.
Alrighty. I'll do my other guy there.
Yeah.
So this will be his regular attacks. Reroll that. And then he needs 4s with the reroll.
Mm-hmm.
So those do all wound.
Cool. 4+ invulnerable save. I make 1.
That was not so good. So these are D3s. 2, 4, 6, 8.
Yeah, so you got 3, 4, 8. Disgusting resilient. Well, we make 2 of them. So 2, 4, 6. That's it. 5 wounds left.
I paid him back in the command points anyway.
So on a 4+, I explode.
Yes. In a shower.
No.
In a shower of ugly poop.
And that's Mortarian.
Not even like regular poop. Ugly poop. Back. No,
You have to consolidate towards the
Oh yeah, that's
closest
right. I can anyway. Yeah. So I guess I'll go there. But it doesn't really. It's kind of like in the middle of nowhere. There's nowhere to consolidate. So okay.
Alright, so we moved the cultists forward a little bit more. They're hiding behind the box. Made a nice path for Chaos Lord to move forward. Because all of my big stuff has moved forward. And we need to get those aura bubbles in range. Thankfully, Fugaris' helm allows me to do that. It's a pretty big bubble. We got the 2 Poo Flamer guys move forward. We got cultists now sitting on this objective. And we've jumped our 2 sorcerers over here next to Custode's shield captain. getting ready for some psychic shenanigans there. So starting out with the first sorcerer, we're going to attempt to Death Hex the Shield Captain. We're looking for an 8. And we get it. I take it there's no denies with fancy stratagems?
I'm not gonna.
Alright. So
Not
now,
on that one anyway.
now we're going to smite, and, maybe this Death Hex doesn't even matter. So we get the smite off with a 6.
That was kind of my thoughts. I'm like, smite seems like, yeah.
So D3 mortal wounds. You take 2.
They do have a 6+ in or save versus psychic mortal wound.
Nice.
So I may as well roll it. And that's a 7.
So
No.
close.
No? Nobody's taking that one? Alright.
Yeah. So then the second sorcerer is going to cast Diabolical Strength on himself.
Okay.
It goes off with a 6. And then he's going to smite. I fail it.
Oh, accept this result.
Alright. So, first sorcerer is going to shoot his combi bolter into these, Vanguard?
Yes. Yeah, sorry. They are Vanguard.
Hitting on 3s. So we got 3 hits. And looking for 3s to wound. So we got 3 wounds, no AP.
So just armor saves on the Vanguard.
Yeah.
4+. So 2 will fail.
Cool. So we got the second sorcerer also firing his combi bolter at the Vanguard there. So looking for 3s to hit. We got 4 hits. And 3s to wound. We have 1.
Alright. I'll get that over here. So just the 1 4+ save. And 1 more casualty.
Alright. Moving over here, we have we're gonna get the flamer guy.
Alrighty.
We're looking for we got 9 inches.
I'm sure that's what he tells all the girls.
So strength 2d6. Strength 2.
That's low.
D6 shots. 6 shots.
I wouldn't call it the B word, but it's low.
So we're looking for 6s to wound, rerolling 1s because plague weapon. Nothing.
Alright.
Sometimes that just happens.
So that's the problem. You tell someone 9 inches and then you can't deliver.
So next we got the Plague Burst Crawler.
Yep.
We're going to do the 2 Plague Spitters at this Shield Captain. And then we're going to put the Mortar and the Slugger into that front Doom Crawler.
Okay.
So, Plague Spitters, 2d6 shots. We got 3. These dice are really working out for me.
Mm-hmm.
Strength 7. So looking for 3s.
3s, yeah.
Rerolling everything because of Arch Contaminator.
Okay.
Good thing. So we got 3 at -1.
So he'll be on a 3-up.
He's fine.
He's fine for now.
Alright. So now we're going to shoot the Mortar into that Doom Crawler. So we got 5 shots. Hitting on 5s because I moved. Nothing.
Alright.
Sometimes the mortars just do that.
Yeah.
And we got
That's a
4
slugger.
shots from the heavy sluggers. Cool. And he's not within reroll 1's range. So that's...
We can call it not good.
Yeah.
Alright.
Butcher cannon.
So next up we got a Leviathan Dread shooting his Butcher Cannon at that Shield Captain. We don't want to get charged. Or maybe we do. We got flamers, but we're going to shoot him anyway. So, Butcher Cannon, hitting on 2s, rolling 1s. That is super cocked.
That's fancy cocked.
And the 3 1s. So, we all hit. And looking for 3s to wound. So, we got 5 at -1.
So these will also be 3-ups. And there's a variety of failures there.
2 damage
So-
each.
Sorry. Didn't mean to cap your vehicle there.
Oh, good. So now, second Leviathan is going to shoot his Butcher Cannon at the full squad,
Full squad.
of dudes there. So 8 shots, hitting on 2s, rolling 1s, but -1 to hit.
Yep.
Because Stygies. Rolling the ones. Doesn't matter. And wounding on 2s.
Indeed.
So we got 4 at -1.
Ready? So these will be 4 ups.
Yep.
And 3 fails.
Ooh.
Into the pile.
Alright. Next up, we got the Plague Burst Crawler. So we're going to put the mortar into the Doom Crawler.
Okay.
And just in case we get lucky, we're going to put the Slugger into the single Arquebus.
Go for it.
So the mortar, 4 shots, hitting on 5s. Seems
All
good.
right.
And the Slugger, 4 shots, hitting on 6s. Well, I got 1, but
In range.
not in range. So looking for a 3 to wound.
I was going to say 1 could be enough.
-1.
1, so 4 up. 1 is enough.
Got him. I think that's all my shooting. So we're going to be declaring 2 charges here. We got the sorcerer who did not cast Diabolical Strength is going to be charging the shield captain and the unit of Vanguard.
So there's 2 Vanguard left. So the Vanguard, 3 shots each. Hitting on 6s. They do have a pair. They are strength 3, so they will need 5s to wound. 1 wound, no AP.
So 3 up armor. I did.
Good. And then the other one will, of course, be the Custo Captain, who has a Hurricane Bolter, right? Yep, okay. He should have a Hurricane Bolter. It's got 3 hits. You can't reroll those ones. All right. And then these need 4s. 4, 2.
So 3 up armor. I'm good.
With style.
And rolling charge distance. I rolled an 8. Pretty sure I made it.
Snake Eyes might have failed on the Vanguard.
So he's gonna just pop over there, tie up both, and then the other sorcerer is gonna charge as well.
Jump on in. Good.
He's gonna make it. Alright. So the sorcerer with Diabolical Strength is gonna swing into the shield captain. We're looking for 3s to hit. He has 5 attacks. I'll hit, and I get 2 Death to the False Emperors.
Indeed.
So I get 2 more dice here. Those both hit.
Hitting his guy.
So strength 5, 6, 7 because of Diabolical Strength.
So you need 3s.
3s. All but 1.
Pretty good. And so that's 6 total?
Yeah, 6 total at -2.
So
These are D3
4.
damage.
So there'll be 4 up saves. That's all but 1. Yeah. Well, okay, what's the other sorcerer armed with?
Force Sword.
Force Sword, and he doesn't have Diabolical Strength.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I gotta roll for that. Come on. Why don't you love me? I know why. I get it. It's fine. Okay, he's done. He's only got 1 wound left, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, then the second sorcerer. 3 attacks base, +1 for charging.
Yep.
Hateful Assault into the Vanguard. Hitting on 3s. Well, we failed 2, but we got a Death to the False Emperor. And that hits. And we're looking for 3s to wound. So we get 1.
It is AP3, so they'll just have their 6+ Bionic save. And that'll ice a dude.
Cool.
Alright. Oh, I guess.
Yeah.
Haha. That is a hit.
Nice.
Oh, sorry. I'll attack the.
Yeah.
I actually kind of think I have to because he's not close enough. So.
Yeah.
I do not wound.
Alright.
And he'd actually. Oh no, he does need a morale check. I was like, did he lose his friends last turn?
Yeah.
No, he did not. So he's 7. He lost 4, so he needs a 3 or less. He's also a gunner.
Oh no.
Boom. And anyone else?
Nope, that is it.
All right. So this is for everybody. I just want bigger numbers. That's all I ask for in my life. Okay.
Just roll better.
It's super easy.
that is the heart of 40k. Yes, just roll better. Okay, I'm going to bump that up to a 3 with call, so I'll have reroll hits, 1s to hit in the fight phase, but the 2 just is useless. And this is for Mars. Well, I'm consistent. We'll bump that up to a 4, and they'll have cover. It helps the Doom Crawlers, though.
Yeah.
So, the next ship off the planet is over there. And so my ragtag pieces of my army are running that way as fast as possible to get on it. And, yeah, maybe they'll take some shots while they're on their way out. And, yeah, that's about good. Okay. So those 2 over there. Any negatives?
No.
So I do have 2 hits.
Nice.
And then I assume 3s to wound.
Toughness 5.
To strength 7, so 2 at AP 2.
Cool. So 5 up armor. Fail both of them.
Alrighty. And D3s.
There you go.
6 damage altogether.
Literally just talking about how you needed some good rolls.
Some good rolls, yeah.
Yeah, he's dead.
Alright. Got one. Next up, the Vindicare is going to go on these jerkbag McFool faces. One of them's Death Hex. That's this guy in the white with the white cloak.
Yes.
And this is the...
Or sorry, Death Hex and Warp Time on this guy.
Right.
And he has Prescience and Diabolical Strength.
Okay. He's Diabolical Strength. Neither of them are wounded. Okay, so we're going to do Vindicare. We'll go on the Warp Time and
Death Hex.
Death Hex one.
That guy, cool.
Yes. Just regular shot. I do hit.
Nice.
Wound on a 2. I roll a 6. So that is a mortal wound, and it will do D6 damage if you fail to save.
Cool.
It's 3 AP.
-3, so 6 up armor.
Whoa!
Why do you hate me? Alright. I will blow my last command point to shoot again.
Yeah.
Did he make his disgustingly resilient on the
The
mortal wound?
he doesn't have disgusting.
Oh, he
He's
doesn't.
Black Legion.
Okay.
So he just takes 1.
Okay.
Down to 3.
I will shoot him again.
Cool.
I do hit.
Nice.
And I do wound.
Alright. 6 up armor. No, fails it.
Only D3 this time, though. It is only 1 damage.
It's down to 2.
Huh? Well, there goes that plan. It was going so well. I'm like, the 6. This is actually what I need. He dies, I shoot the other one. It could all work. No. Nope, it couldn't all work out, Scott. You silly goose. Okay. He is going to shoot at the only thing that is in range. He gets 1 shot.
Cool.
Does hit on a 2. And does wound on a 2. Or 3, sorry.
There you go.
AP 4.
So 5 up invulnerable save.
Indeed. Alrighty.
Doesn't make it.
Does D3 damage. 3.
The 3. So disgusting resilient. We make 1.
Yes, got a little bit.
So we're down to 10.
And then we got you guys. I'm honestly more threatened by those butcher cannons than anything. So that's what we're going to shoot at. This fellow is going to target the Leviathan directly across. We got 3 for the, or 6 for the stubbers. We'll roll those first. Roll these. So those will hit. They are T8, right?
T8.
Looking for 6s. There ain't any. And then the neutron laser. Does get 2 shots. Those currently are misses. One of them is now not a miss.
Nice.
And looking for a 3. Alright. So AP4.
AP4. So 5 up invulnerable. No.
Ready? And D6 damage. 5.
Ooh. So we're down to 5.
And in the interest of killing stuff, I think this guy will do the same.
Shoot.
He will shoot his stubbers. They hit very well. And do they wound? We get 2 wounds, but no AP.
So 2 up armor.
Yep.
Good to go.
Good. And then the neutron laser. 3 shots this time. so far. 3 hits. And then needing 3s. So 2 invulnerable saves.
So 5 up and vulnerable.
Okay. This does 6 damage.
Cool.
So, yeah. I mean,
And
it did 6 damage. Look at that.
And I explode.
And you.
Oh boy.
Are they only 3 inches?
6 inches.
Oh, okay.
I'm really glad I don't have any psychers here.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So 6 inches. What do we got? This is bad. This is really
It
bad.
catches a few guys.
All right. So Plague Burst Crawler. He takes 2.
Let 2.
I need wound markers.
You can use this one
Oh yeah,
since
because that guy died.
you don't need it no more.
So we're down to
So that's recycling right there.
this is Nurgle's favorite.
Nurgle cares about the environment.
So the Foul Blight Spawn, he takes 3, and Disgusting Resilient, he's fine.
Wow. Did you roll your disgusting on your plague burst?
I don't think you.
I don't think I
no,
did.
No, I don't think you did.
So he only
Yeah.
getting ahead of myself here. So he only takes 1. The Chaos Lord, he takes 3. He does not have Disgusting Resilient, so he's down to 3. And the other Dreadnought here, he takes 3. Also does not have Disgusting Resilient.
Okay.
And the Cultists take 2, and they just die.
All right. Well, I accept you spreading those wounds around for me. Admittedly, the whole 556 on that kind of
Yeah,
hurts my soul.
That's pretty
But
good.
that's actually what Chaos is around for, right? They're like, you know why we made that? 'Cause
Peter,
we
if
want
you're
you to
watching,
suffer.
did you have flashbacks of the explosions from the repulsor?
Just fire the Volkite from the Dominus hiding underneath here.
Alright.
I guess I'll shoot that. He did move, so he is on 3s. And there's no wounds there. And I
Alright.
think I'm out of guns. Yep, I'm out of guns.
Alright.
Morale check?
Yeah, I mean, if there's no assaults.
Nope.
So, the Cultists lost 2, their leadership 6. Yeah,
That's
they're
good.
fine.
They're fine. Live another day.
Yeah.
Alrighty. It's now a kill team game.
Alright, so we've basically just shoved everything up, as you do when you're running a bunch of toughness 8 stuff with close combat abilities. Sorcerers jumped over, so they're going to be able to smite down Call, hopefully. Yeah, we got the Chaos Lord in the back moving up to give his bubbles, as he do.
Nice.
And we got cultists sitting on both objectives back there. Same as last turn, they haven't moved. So starting out with the psychic phase again. I'm pretty sure Call has an invul.
Yeah, 5 up.
5 up. I don't think that matters though. So this sorcerer is just gonna cast Prescience
Okay.
on his friend.
Okay.
That goes off with a 6. So he is now +1 to hit.
Excuse me.
So the axe dude is, or sorry, we're gonna smite before we move on. That fails.
Alright.
So the axe guy is gonna cast Diabolical Strength on himself. That goes off with an 8. And then he is also gonna cast Smite. No, that fails. That is my second attempt, so I'd need a 6, not a 5.
Okay.
Cool. Alright. So this Plague Burst Crawler over here is going to put some Plague Spitters into this Dominus that's hiding just under here. And he is also going to put his Heavy Slugger there, because why not? So, Plague Spitters, I get 2d6 auto hits for 8. So 4, 6, 8. And we are Strength 7, rerolling everything, so 3s. Didn't need any rerolls.
Rerolls are for chumps.
Yeah. So we got 8 saves at -1.
Ooh.
So he would be a 2 up plus cover,
Yeah.
-1, but these will be 2 up saves.
Cool.
So that's, are they 1 damage each?
They're just 1 damage, yeah. And then we have the Heavy Slugger.
So looking for 5s. Not rerolling 1s.
I suppose.
Strength 5.
Okay.
So
So these both
Yeah.
wound. AP what?
Yeah.
Okay. So 2+. It's good.
cool. Pretty successful. Next, I think we're gonna start out with a Leviathan. So we're gonna put a Meltagun into Call
Okay.
and a Butcher Cannon into a Dunecrawler.
Okay.
So the Meltagun hitting on a 2, rerolling the 1. That hits.
Indeed.
Strength 8, looking for 3.
Yep.
That fails. Because of course it does. It's a single Meltagun.
That is what Meltaguns do.
Yeah. And Butcher Cannon hitting on 2s, rerolling the 1s. All hit.
Indeed.
And looking for 3s to wound. So we got 4 at -1.
So that'll be 4 up saves on the Dunecrawler.
Yeah.
Oh, 3 up save. It doesn't matter.
Those are 2 damage each. We have second Plague Burst Crawler, dumping everything into this Dune Crawler that's been wounded. So Plague Spitters and the Heavy Slugger. So Plague Spitters, 9 shots. So looking for 4s, rerolling everything.
Okay.
This is where we need the rerolls.
Yeah, there it is.
So 6 at -1.
So these will be 3 up.
Those are just 1 damage each. And then the Heavy Slugger, 4 shots, hitting on 5s. This guy does get to reroll the 1. So we got 2 hits.
Success.
And looking for 5s. So we got 1 at -1.
3+. Yeah.
Alright. Next, we just got some Sorcerers. So this first guy is going to dump his Combi Bolter into the Vindicare Assassin here. So within...
I think he's -1 to hit.
Okay.
But you can roll it, it might not matter.
Alright, so hitting on 3s, potentially 4s.
Okay.
That's cocked. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Won't even matter. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, did you? Yeah. I was
All 5s and 6s.
Like, doesn't matter in a good way or a bad way. Okay.
So wounding on 3s.
T4, yeah.
T4s? Wounding on 4s.
Oh, okay.
So I got 2, no AP.
Um,
Just a bolter.
I don't think it matters. Rip.
Alright.
Vindicator was killed by the combi bolter.
Yeah. So we got the second Combi Bolter going to go into Call. And now this is the Prescience guy, so he's also +1 to hit. So hitting on 2s.
Yeah.
All hit.
Indeed.
And looking for 5s to wound. So we got 2, no AP.
So these would be 2 ups. And he takes a wound.
Clink. We're gonna check this Chaos Lord. Oh yes, Deathguard with
Throw a
their
couple long
18-inch
bombs.
rapid fire, but he's in Terminator, so it doesn't matter.
I was
because
gonna say,
Bolter
you've got 24-inch rapid fire.
Yeah. So hitting on 2s, rerolling the 1s because Chaos Lord.
Yep.
4 hits, looking for 5s to wound. We got 1, no AP.
2+.
Yeah, it's good.
Good for now.
All right. That's it for shooting. I think we're just gonna go right into assaults.
Sounds good.
So this Plague Burst Crawler is gonna charge your
Doom Crawler? Crawler on crawler combat.
charging the Dune Crawler and the little Tech Priest guy.
You sure you want to put up with that last pistol as an Overwatch?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So these are the stubbers.
Okay.
Oops. Sorry.
Dice down.
So nothing from them.
All right.
D3 shots from the neutron. And 2. 1 does hit. Oh, there goes Call. 3 does wound.
Okay. So
You're invulnerable.
5 up invulnerable save. We're good.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Last pistol.
All right. Charge distance. Not great.
You can say it.
That was pretty bad.
That was bad.
I was like, come on, you gotta love it.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we have sorcerer number 1, charging call.
So D3. Let's do. No hits. I think he can only reroll in the shooting phase, actually.
Okay. So charge distance
Lots.
10,
He's got some room.
and we're just gonna like
Yeah.
wobbly model
Yeah,
this.
that's fair.
And second sorcerer also charging 7. Yeah.
He'll get in there.
So again,
Yep.
wobbly modeled.
Absolutely.
Okay. So we're gonna start out with the sorcerer who casts diabolical strength on himself. So we got 5 attacks, hitting on 2s, 5s, and 6s. Our
For
Death
the-
to the False Emperor
For the false.
for prescience. Cool.
Well,
So-
there is a 6 now.
We got 1 Death to the False Emperor, which hits.
Yeah. Actually, the bonus was actually really relevant to the 2s.
Yeah.
That was still good, yeah. Okay.
So strength 5, 6, 7 for diabolical strength. 3s. So we got 4 at -2.
Okie dokie. So he'll be on his invulnerable save. Cool. 5 up. Makes 2.
All right. So D3 damage because 4 sacks. Take 4.
4 altogether. I think he has 8.
So second sorcerer swinging in with the force sword. 4 attacks hitting on 3s. But a Death to the False Emperor.
Yep.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
And looking for 5s to wound. Nothing.
They add up to a 5.
They do.
I've just pointed it out.
Yeah.
We can count it home with the kids.
Yeah. All right. Now I think it's your attacks back.
Yeah, this guy.
All right.
But I also have the Mechadendrite Hive, which I will, I guess, point at him. It's 2d6. I guess, no, I'm going to put them all on him no matter what.
All right.
Those are not the dice we're using. Okay, so we'll do the Mechadendrite Hive first. So
Cool.
2d6 attacks, 9.
Seems good.
2, 4, 6, 9. So these are just, like, literally strength as user, no AP, 1 damage.
Cool.
They do hit on 2s. And I am strength 5. So I assume 3s.
You're strength 5? Yeah,
Yep.
3s.
And like I said, no AP.
So 3 up armor. I fail 3.
All right.
And that's against the guy that was
The-
wounded.
Yeah, the wounded guy, yeah.
So he dies.
Okie dokie. And then just I got 4 his regular attacks against this guy. So he's hit on 2s as well. I don't know which of these dice
It was
that
the 3.
It was the 3? Okay. And he does reroll 1s for the Canticle, which I finally am making use of.
Nice.
So these would be Strength 6, AP 2, 2 damage.
Oof.
So 3.
-2. So we're looking at 5s. Well, I passed 1.
So 2 damage each.
2 damage each. He's dead.
Wow. Alright.
Call,
got
throwing it
lucky.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Sure that I want to do that. I think he'll just, really what it is, he's just really possessive of this broken Lehman Russ. So he's like, stay off my Lehman Russ. Everybody. It's a 4. No, we'll leave it. So that's shrouding. So everybody gets cover. And then for Mars only, reroll 1s to hit in combat.
Definitely consistent.
It's good for Call, I guess. That's true. Yeah. Okay. We did a few minor repairs on Call and this one damaged Dune Crawler, and they again continued their shuffle off to the side here. And I don't think I was moving anybody else, so Call is going to fire his Solar Atomizer at Big Scary Leviathan Man.
Yeah.
He does get 3 shots. He will hit on 2s.
Nice.
And at strength 10, I believe you'll wound on 3s.
Oh.
With style.
Yeah.
Alright.
So,
Invulnerable.
invuls?
Yeah.
So 5 up invulnerable saves. I make 1.
Okay. These are D3 each. 6? Holy crap.
So we're down to 5.
Great big spender call is. Okay. We'll move on to this Dune Crawler. I think it's actually going to fire everything at that Leviathan. Because I still don't have many other good things to shoot at with the stubbers. So, start with the neutron laser on the Leviathan. D3 shots. Gets 2. This one does hit on 4s. We get the reroll. Does hit. Look at these 6s, right? Like, God. 3s to wound.
Yeah.
There's 1.
So 5 up and vulnerable. Fails it.
3 damage because
Yeah.
that's in there.
So we're down to 2.
And then the Disturbers. Oh, actually. Okay, well, that stayed the same. Because it does hit on a 4, not a 3. Needing 6s. There's 2, but of course no AP.
So 2 up armor. I fail 1.
Wow.
All right. That really tempts me to just shoot stubbers at it, but that's kind of a Hail Mary, eh? Is this, he's on 1 wound?
Yeah.
But he's got a scary gun. This is weird. Okay, I'm going to shoot these guys. I'm going to shoot 1 at him and 1 at him.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do. Okay, so maybe I'll just roll them. I can't. I don't got different colored dice. So we'll start with this guy. With the Blight Spawn from, we'll say this one.
Sure.
I do hit.
Nice.
Needing a 3. I do wound.
And this is -2, right?
-2.
So 5 up armor. I fail it.
D3. Just 1.
So 5 up or die. And he's
He
alive.
leaves. Leave. Okay, this one's a little harder. Over here.
Yeah.
Well, I do hit. But I need a 5 to wound. That's not that cocked, is it? All right.
So you split your fire, so you didn't kill anything.
Problem for me this game has been the number of times I didn't split my fire and didn't kill anything. So I'm just switching it up.
That's fair.
I'm just
That's
like, maybe I need to switch and split.
fair.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. We'll do him. He'll fire his Volkite at the Leviathan. So he will hit on 2s. He didn't move this time.
Nice.
And he does reroll 1s. He also needs 5s to wound it. So there is 1, but it is just an armor save.
So 2 up. Yep. We're good.
Okay. Kind of running out of guns here. Doomcrawler, sorry. We'll shoot. It'll shoot everything at that bloody Leviathan. I mean, that kind, friendly Leviathan.
He just wants to give you a hug.
The Mr. Rogers of Leviathan. Okay, so neutron laser. Only 1 shot. It does miss, but I do have a reroll. It does hit, needing a 3.
There we go. 5 up and vulnerable save. We make it.
And the stubbers. They do hit. Oh, I knocked you back. Sorry.
All good.
Needing 6s. Just 1.
All right, 2 up.
Hitting everything now. Jeez.
So apparently that didn't work.
That didn't work. Yeah.
So 2 up. We got it.
He's good. All right. I am unfortunately out of guns.
Yeah, so again, we just move forward a little bit. We got the flamer guy over here on the subjective. He's hoping to hose down a tech priest. And everything just moved forward as far as they could. Very happy to have my Leviathan still alive right now.
I'm not.
That's fair. So we're going to move on to shooting. We got Leviathan. He's going to put his 2 Hellflamers and the Meltagun into Call.
Indeed.
And Butcher Cannon into this Wounded Doomcrawler.
Okay.
So starting out with the Hellflamers. 2d6 shots. We got 5. So strength 5, your toughness 6.
Indeed.
So 5s to wound.
We got 2
Yep, there.
at -1.
So for the shrouding, that'll be a 2+ save.
Yep.
It
All right.
is.
And a melt again. So hitting on a 4. It hits. It wounds.
5 up. That's not good.
4 damage.
It's not a 1. So,
Got him.
you got it.
And just killed the crate. So
I
then
never liked that crate anyway.
we have the Butcher Cannon going into this. Hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. Alright, 4 hits. And looking for 3s to wound. So we got all 4 at -1.
So these will be 3 ups for the shrouding. Still have 2.
2 damage each.
So this goes up to 9.
Alright, next we're going to do the Flamer guy into the Tech Priest there.
Okay.
So, strength 8 with 6 shots. Excellent.
That's a few. That's a couple shots.
Toughness 5? 4. So 2s rerolling 1s.
Yep.
So all 6
You're good to go.
at -3, 3 damage.
Is my armor actually better here? I think so, because I got the cover. So that'll be 4 up.
Cool.
That was bad.
That's bad. Alright. Oh, yeah, he's dead.
So that's 15
Yeah,
damage.
he's kind of dead.
Only 15.
Only 15. That's alright.
He's not feeling so hot. Not feeling so hot.
Yeah. So then this Plague Burst Crawler is going to put his flamers up into these guys.
Yeah.
And the guy down there, is he part of the
He's-
squad as well?
No, he's one of the tech priests.
Okay,
It was a filler HQ choice.
fair enough. So yeah, Flamers and the Slugger up into that squad there, up top. So, the Plague Spitters, they get 7 shots. Yeah, 7 shots. Looking for, 2s to wound. Rerolling the 1s because Plague Weapon. So, all 7
Feeling good.
at -1.
So these will be 4 ups. So we got 4 fails.
Alright. Then the second Plague Burst Crawler is just going to dump all his shots into this thing.
Okay.
So the Plague Spitters, 5 shots.
Mhm.
Looking for 4s rerolling.
Yep.
So 4 at -1.
Okie dokie. So there will be 3s for the shrouding, but there are 2 fails.
So just 1 damage each.
It only had 2 wounds left.
Oh,
So, does it explode? No. He departs.
alright. Then moving on to the assault phase. This Plague Burst Crawler is going to charge you Dune Crawler. Because I don't want to get neutron lasered.
It's a big concern. Alright, so these are the 1 stubber, which did not go through. And then the neutron laser gets 3 shots. And it does get 1 hit. Which wounds.
And 5 up invulnerable. Failed it.
Alright, so D6. 4 damage.
Alright, we're down to 7. Blessed be the grandfather. Yeah, make the
there you
charge.
are. Boop. Crawl around, crawl. That helped a little bit. There's 2 more back.
So, yeah, totally forgot Disgusting Resilient. So we make 2 of the saves.
No.
Alright. Now, moving into the assault phase. The Plague Burst Crawler has 3 attacks. +1 for Hateful Assault. 4 attacks, hitting on 6s.
Alright.
Sounds good.
Fucking loud. But right now, he's got a hit, and I don't see that thing hitting. No. He ain't got a wound, look at that.
3F armor. Yeah, make it.
Yeah. Well, I still write my name on it.
That's
Scratch it with paint. So there.
fair.
Got him.
All right.
Anything else?
No, that's my turn.
Alrighty.
All right, guys. So that's the end of the game. It was getting pretty crazy at the end. It turned out to be a 10-5 victory for Deathguard. Just quick, like player thoughts. Scott, we'll start with you. What was your high point of the game?
Right before the start of it, when we had the armies deployed, and I kind of caught myself with my pants down when I seized there, and then didn't do so hot. No, I'm kidding. Honestly, Call kicking the crap out of those sorcerers in combat, I think was probably I think that was the least expected success I had there.
Nice.
So, even as the rest of the Mechanicum maybe not so hot, Call says he's in business. So
Excellent. And yourself, Matt?
Definitely high point of the game was Mortarion making it to combat.
Yeah.
And killing everything.
pretty unblemished.
Yeah. Hateful Assault is amazing on him.
Yeah.
Well, not to mention the 30 dice or whatever, how much dice you're throwing at attacks. That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was all without Blades of Putrefaction.
Yeah.
There could have been additional mortals
wow.
on top of that.
That's crazy.
Yep. Stack it up.
He does one thing and he does it very well.
Yeah, as we saw. I've read about it. I've never actually watched it. I got to watch it twice. It was good both times, so it was pretty sweet. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe if you like the content we're putting out. And your feedback also. Give us feedback, comment on the videos. We're always trying to improve and keep getting better. We will slowly start to move to ITC style games. It's just right now as we're getting started into our journey into 40K. It's just, this is kind of helping us get all the basics down. So once we actually start playing, it'll be pretty sweet. And thanks again for coming, guys. We really appreciate having you on the channel. So
Yeah,
thank you.
Thanks.
Awesome.
Good game.
Big shout out to Peter and his Ultramarine submission for our 40K battle report. As you can see by some of these pictures, he does fantastic work. In the description below there is an Instagram link so you can check out more of his work. Just even some of the conversions on here are just super well done. Definitely give it a peek. If you'd like to see your army or models featured on our next upcoming 40K battle report, please do not forget to submit your pictures on Bad Tabletop Gaming, and hopefully you will see your submission on here as well. Thanks a lot.